Saturday. What do you expect on this Saturday?
Yeah, it was a great game, obviously, last weekend for them. I mean, you can see they've beaten each team in the Rugby Championship. I think it's the first time in history that they've done that as well, which is an awesome achievement for them. And they're in the running for the championship as well. Yeah, very, very exciting brand of rugby. Yeah, but I think us as a team, we look forward to that challenge as well.
You guys, last Saturday, you guys started like a house on fire in that first quarter of the match, first 20 minutes of the match. How do you rectify those things going into this match? Is it a case of Springboks once again starting well and ending off well this week?
Yeah, I think we obviously slacked off in certain areas for some reason, but yeah, we obviously have had a recap on the game and had a look to see where we can improve and where we can get better, and worked on that throughout this week. So yeah, hopefully we can put it together for a full 80 this weekend.
It's fair to think that there won't be any lack of physicality from both sides this weekend, especially your visitors as well. They would be confident knowing they've got one win over you guys already, and they would back themselves as well this weekend.
It will be tough this weekend. Definitely will be.
Just physicality-wise, the teams you play against in this competition, how does that challenge differ from, let's say, the previous on Saturday playing against the All Blacks and the Wallabies?
I mean, it is international rugby, so it is always going to be physical. And yeah, I wouldn't really say that one team is more physical than the other. It's different tricks, different ways that each country plays. So yeah, I wouldn't say one is more physical than the other. They've all been tough games, and like I said, this weekend will be tough as well, physical battle as well.
Were you here in 2022 against All Blacks at Montgomery?
Yes, I was.
Would it be good to be on the winning side again here and still retain your unbeaten record here at this venue?
I think it would be good for us. I mean, it's a great place to play rugby. I mean, the crowd's unbelievable. But yeah, it would be good for us, and I think we look forward to the challenge that's coming on Saturday.
So now, when it comes to weather conditions, I spoke to one of my Argentinian colleagues. They reckon this is much cooler compared to where you guys played in this past Saturday.
It definitely is a little bit cooler. Not to say that this is cool, but yeah, last weekend was hot. Humidity as well was quite hectic, but there was different ways to challenge yourself as well, which is good. But yeah, I wouldn't say that this is cool either. It's been a hot couple of days here as well.
So 37 degrees would be easy for you guys this coming Saturday?
37 degrees?
I'm told around about that type of thing, which is, wow.
Oh no, okay. Well, yeah, it might be a little bit hotter, but I think the humidity in Argentina was a little bit worse. But yeah, I mean, can't complain about it. Both teams have to play in it, so.
Malcolm, it's a special week. It's like a final on Saturday.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it could go either way. We're definitely looking forward to that challenge. We're preparing the best that we can, obviously to play the best possible rugby that we can as well.
Malcolm, you're normally part of the bomb squad. Sometimes you start, sometimes it's on the bench. Is your approach to the game different when you start compared to start being the bomb squad coming on later?
I think everybody's got a role and know what their role is whether you start or you come off the bench. I mean, when I come off the bench, I'm just trying to make an impact, obviously in a positive way. And you try and do the same when you start. So yeah, I think each player just tries to give their best, whether you're starting or come off the bench. You know that there's a broader picture than whether you're starting or finishing the game.
Is there a difference to how you pace yourself starting versus finishing?
Not necessarily, because you know that there's guys, if you start, you know that there's guys that are coming off the bench that are fresh, that can just take over from where you left off, or if you started getting tired. And if you come off the bench, you know that you've got to make an impact to try and lift the intensity and try and bring a different dynamic to the game as well. So I don't necessarily think there's a way that I approach the game differently if you start or not, because you know that there's guys coming off the bench that will do the job as well.
And looking at Argentina, they've got so many sevens guys, and they basically try to run you off your feet from a technical perspective. How do you maintain a team like that? Because obviously you don't want to engage them all this time.
It is difficult. I think I got stepped once or twice last weekend as well. They're very, very good rugby players, as you saw last weekend. Obviously, don't want to give away too much by saying anything now, but yeah, we've trained really, really hard this week and well. So yeah, we're just looking forward to the challenge on Saturday, and hopefully we can perform.
Everyone happy? Yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you.
Dankie meneer.